Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come to the Talking Point platform. My name is Mohammed. Today again, we got some interesting issues there. We'll get for come for them, better one. One of the issues we'll look at now the post-election violence where they threaten the peace of we country. What in this mean? Secondly, we don't see world leaders that don't react. We development partners and the big guns and that don't react to President Julius Maada being re-election. And also we'll look at the Vice President Julde don't take the oath of office. And also we go look at some of the videos there where they make rounds on the social media, and plus una young comment, suggestion, observation, as always, for putting at the comments that you will like, because we believe say some of them get some brilliant, fantastic ideas there. We for share with the world now a blessing. Do you not keep that knowledge by yourself? Help we for grow, help let the community understand this is not a part of the civil movement or they forge together as a team. If not the first thing is for January, the program we listen to na Komon-Tok, and the platform we listen from na Talking Point platform, na Facebook, na the name na there, on YouTube na TPP Leon. Please consider for subscribe. We not the waste time. We they can quick one for come for them by the issue better. We they can just now.
Talking Point platform for news every day now we country salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TTPTV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit, TTPTV.
Right, so Famul. Now, let me go first thing first. One of the things we don't they make rounds on the social media where videos then were highly disturbing, where perhaps when I don't see a good number of them. Then few days are no more than just to announce the videos that would all receive too much now me inbox. So decide at least for count some of some of them to for now see. This means very serious. The reason why I make one take this thing personal because we know say now reality. The reality in the sense any side where peace and stability is threatening, definitely no expect investors in for that land. Now I want just take one of the saying of Governor Emmanuel. One governor when Akwa Ibom State, he said, I quote, money is a coward. It does not go where it does not feel safe. And this is now one of the reality in gone. And when you look at her carefully, no sensible businessman go pull a money go investor or go pull the money go put on a fire. You know, absolutely. So the peace and tranquility of any country is a priority. Now, then how they see so on social media, it is a negative image. People in there will go feel say, okay, why you they put her in social media? But why people let it do? If we not talk about her, for let the authorities then pay attention on her, it will go unabated and it will reach to a point that, I mean, it will go out of control. We're not going able, maybe sometime we'll go to a point where we not go like that. And that make we want the authorities or they listen, we are they watch now, make them pay attention for the small here. Election violence, that thing where not get no space, you know, forget no space, not for encourager. We foresee statements there. I mean, strong actions. not for just talk, not to the rhetoric. We'll talk about sincerity. We'll talk about the sincerity. When a leader, when a government or leader say, okay, we want peace and stability, we want unity, we want inclusiveness, we want to see that action they become practicalized in every form of shape. Anybody will flout the law, then for let the law take in course. But them videos are what they can play for now. They're highly disturbing. And some of them, you see the faces of the people that were actually caused. And even before now, we don't play similar videos there where nothing not take place. You know, we not see no tangible justice. And one of the two where I found very disturbing. Now I see even the police, the Inspector General of Police, where Kana radio, I mean, Kana one of the most watched TV station in the country, when AIV, they denying a death where a lot of people have confirmed. So that one is shock. It shocked a lot of people there. It scared people there, because if the institutions there wait for dispense justice, wait for help we get justice, then they can't hide the truth. I mean, when every day everybody they see, but they count that side. Now we play some of the clips where they make rounds on the social media, were really troublesome for a lot of people there. Now go down first, but now they begin see one after the other. And one of them first then say, one of them sent to we, the chairman of Karina APC, the chairman APC Karina district, then Bonios. Law watch first this clip. This now one of the clip where perhaps you don't see, so maybe perhaps you know say take a look on this.
Angala de sono. Hey, angala. All right, family. This now one of the issue, one of the also then say them born, the district's chairman of APC, Karina them Bonios, them Boni Mutukade, according to the video then sent for we, and we they call on the authorities and then pay attention. Forget about Nandi or put that one there aside, because I'm not going to say forget her. Look this one back.
All right, some was sitting in a community and family members say the Maru decision the candidate for All People's Congress for Member of Parliament inside Kalau District constituency 002. As we see now the incidents will be happen in the complaint say they don't book in and also Miyai gets a problem. So concerned to a lot of people within the year, we see this very serious allegiance role inside constituency 002 Kalang district. In supporters name, most of the one the way they get accreditation, follow them move from one place to another, and at different centers there. The right now for move with the honorable we get problem from this type of it of what will happen inside by a committee, Kailan district constituency.
As Famu, that was one of another video again where an APC member they suffers brutal force from people where feel say nobody know for stand at them part of the country and the Kailon area then the southeast generally. Okay, put it on their side. I want to let you look about this other one, but take a look. This looks more terrible. Take a look at this one.
All right, somewhere CD now by a committee.
All right, family. You know, this whatever I said this he had disheartening. These are ordinary market women. When you look at the market women they sell, perhaps when you check out all self, you know, it's 200,000. Where then they go out there, go find a living and lily and nothing for go take care of their family. Though you get some hooligans, you get some thugs in the name of political party, go they destroy market. And that also na so. Now, Dr. Samura Kamara in family house. I know the place better one. Not to say for now, guess. I know the place because I don't na Eastern I live, you know. You know, they far Montagu Street. Yeah, what's that incident to take place in Montagu Street, Patton Street, then side in the now that incident takes Bombay Streets, now they take place where people and just feel say now they're right because maybe they don't announce they say that they win, then for political vendetta, then for go revenge for waiting. I don't even understand why. And this now a video would not make rounds on the social media, but will not get any statement from the police or the ONS, the Office of National Security, because the reason we make them set the Office of National Security for give way to them call alle warning sign for team we get potential for two way get the potential for undermine with peace and stability. These are typical example of things and we get the potential. Imagine an ordinary person, market woman, maybe a widow, maybe sometimes sometimes a single mother, because our mama they will sister then they sell at their side in the mainly. You hardly for let's see man go begin to sell pepper. So I know they say man and they sell, but majority now woman there. Maybe sometimes getting picky, sometimes not get man, you get him picking or get for feed. Can you imagine how painful it is? You know, sometimes you not depend politics safe. Sometimes you not even vote safe. Maybe you not even vote. Maybe you not even register safe. Maybe you not be what's in you know Sabi Samura safe. For example, personally, maybe you know more the name Samura. Because of that, you see people then go on the rampage. Now then, they're not allowed to talk on social media. When you talk then to social media, then they brand you, then thing you. Either then they find out carry. Either they look you surname
or they look you rejoin, they then put you for let them silence you or silence you for let at least intimidate you. And if you listen at your right for intimidate poor people, become hooligan, they vandalize, they threaten the peace of the country. We right for expose that. You know, it is heartening to the highest level, heartless. Umande, Makitumande. And the authorities and need for see a statement coming from the ONS. I mean, America, they say political leaders, one of the children gets, wouldn't lack na sincerity. Forget about these beautiful jargons, the beautiful statements, this rhetoric about unity, about now one salo we get, about this, that. Not to so country to operate. These are the issues there. Waiting for undo, these are the issues there, waiting for putting a table. And the good is the people in face the day, not to say people in tie or any kind of thing. No, the people are there. You can see them for yourself. You can see them. So why don't all them people in there? They for simply just go arrest them and deal with them and set an example. You know, the law never just there for the opposition. I'm not saying if not people there, because based on all the evidence we don't get, I know they have can defend APC. But I'm not saying if not APC, people are wearing APC, whether not APC or not to APC, then we don't deal with them serious one. In some cases, we they say riot to die for commodity, you know. So why we forget this sort of double standard? Though they talk about peace, they talk about consolidating with peace, democracy. Are we just kidding ourselves? Are we just joking? You know, what is going on? I don't even understand why we leaders are so funny. Because they're beyond words. Makitumande. You know, you go poorly market for God's sake. You know, they afraid God safe. Forget about anything now. God the yake. You know, they afraid yake. Somebody not do nothing. You come on house. You go put in market for like any nothing. You go poorly market. What did you do? What did you do for God's sake? What did you tell me? What did that person do? You know, some of them here, elect that person not swear you. Elect that person don't not swear you. Believe me, that God Almighty up. He must pay you that day. One thing a lot of people and they forget now that God, it pay every debt, whether na bado na goodo, it pay you. This is uncalled for and unacceptable. You know, in a civilized society, then I will not for encourage her. All right, forget about Nandi. Let we go before back. Let we go before. Let us see the other issue. Take a look at this one.
Hey, when I what you owe me, mama today? Hey, me, what me? Hey, why? They gotta give me my check up for APC. And tell me they gotta give me my check up for APC. And tell me they gotta chop me right now for APC. For APC. For APC. They got.
That was one of another shocking video where one lady, they cry. He said, then go kill a man for APC. Forget, put down their side. I'm not saying forget about that. Put down their side. Take a look at another video back.
Yes, no more now. What they don't do, they don't come pull all the APC Mutskade. All the people that take a look, the Mutskade, they don't pull. All the APC banner the chair. I make una watch. So the money they do. They don't know say politics they done. The people that watch no more let them see. You see? And for watch people they hold together. And for watch people they. So the kid can't pull what they don't do. And the thing this way happen much more.
All right, that's another incident to the report where they say they go pull some people property there, host them. I'm sorry, motokaden. I saw them vandalize motokaden, burn some motokaden, simply because they're suspecting or they say na APC people in there. Okay, put it on their side. Take a look on this one again. Look this one back.
As soon as they see the family, yesterday na Masheka, the SLPP talk them just come up from nowhere. They wear SLPP particulars, and they wear yesterday. They come to German and OSD them. And kill people, and kill about 7 people yesterday. As you know, the cinema now. All the way from Ashaka, Bekeko village. One baba where them call Kazola, Almami, Emikrena Kazola. Now one bike man, I didn't fire, now look. Now embedding with the pass right now Bekeko. The family, now they see. SLPP them. Now they cause this guy a bit so yesterday. The SLPP people them. The SLPP talks them. Now they do this yesterday to people in Bekeko. Then kill one innocent baba. As you know, the cinema of the family of Bekeko. Almami Kado. And people are in the crowd show. Now they fight and kill yesterday in Bekeko. Now they see yesterday. This is all the way in Mashaka Bekeko. Now they see the family of Almami Kado. Now they see them. Now they watch. Now they see them right across. Now they see SLPP them. Now they cross the yesterday net. Then kill 5. Mashaka. Now they see. Now they see them. Now watch. Now they see this party. The honorable them. Now they see. The honorable people them. Now Almami Kado normally called Kazola. Now one bike man, young bobo. Now in family them is now. Now una look at them. What are they so far? Then they cry for them picking. Now una watch. Una watch. Una watch. Now we don't go take an hospital for Canberra. Una watch now. Now so that we want the SLPP them.
Don't put down their side. I can go on and on and on and play for you some of them videos there. It's too much, you know. I think this is a sample. No need for take on time too much again and play another 5-10 videos there. At least I don't get the picture, you know. When I don't get the picture, what's happening at the country? And the thing is, the truth is, not to say we they make them up, not to say we know one law country go before. It's not about you. It's not about we no more there for pull some of them here, but you must get. There should be people there. We're there for exposure because the traditional media, they know they do this. This is why some of us, we can't on social media, they take some of these, fill in this gap. The traditional media, they're not, either they brush them off or do not talk about it at all, or do not even play them clip here. They know they play them. Absolutely. Check all of them clear, I don't play to it until now one number you go see. Or maybe them just they put a light one, you know. Things that were not relevant, and then they sit down, they analyze about we like we serve now the country, we show love, we show sincerity. It's not about saying I don't get problem if somebody they talk about peace and unity, but the problem I get with state actors there now the sincerity. Now I'll put for now one thing where I was shocked where I read from the police officer. Now that play for now, that show now one this picture is highly disturbing. Highly disturbing. For Leona no mona see because I make a point now that make her the cow this picture back. I don't count Tanaya, but la bring and come. You see what you know the same on our skin so. This was one mommy, and this back a confirmer, not just I just talk a confirmer. In fact, somebody were close to me, Nayanti, Nainen Kilsu. Somebody were close to me, Nayanti, Metron Awa Dumbuya. Then killer by security, according to this is security guards there. Now APC office. Now when they ask the IG about this family, they are on Apple share. They are on Apple share. We see like the share, you know, go find it. They are on Apple share. There. Follow we invite more people and let people know more about what's happening. These are issues that we all therefore combine together and talk about. It's not about us no more. Yes, now we just sit on the mic, behind the mic and talk. But if we not help we for share and not tell other people, and the message don't they go far. And this is how we country. Now we country they born so. I'm telling you, under we all watch, we all get responsibility. Now we all little and nothing. Now little contribution would they put so, you know, put effort, pull all that stuff. Then they, all right. Now the thing where shock me, this particular mommy wouldn't kill. Listen to what's in the IGC. Listen carefully.
Where the main opposition APC accused the security forces, the police, of attacking the party office, and allegedly one person died. The police don't confirm that?
Well, in the first place, what the APC do yesterday was not acceptable, constitutionally not acceptable. The only body we get authority for announced election result now the electoral commissioner of the electoral commission schedule. So that's there in the laws, clear in the constitution, in the Public Elections Act 2022. For me, you grab job that treats go and rally people and say you have won elections. Now arresting for chaos. So we get them, we engage the leadership. I call them severally, they refuse to pick me call. And they were there on the streets, disturbing people who are passing along the streets. And that cannot go on. I called the leadership, they didn't pick. So I called the nearest patrol to take them out of the streets, as far as we are concerned. And I'm very sure of that one. No bullets were fired yesterday in that office. So the story they are saying somebody died in their office is just to paint the process. But as far as I am concerned, authoritatively, I can say without fear that nobody died. I can confirm, I can affirm that we use tear gas, but not live rounds. It's not possible.
Okay.
That was the Inspector General of Police. They say he go confirm, he affirm that nobody not die. But this is real. You know, there's a picture, not a lie. You know, a picture can say 1,000 words. Look at this man. Like I say, I'm not just saying it because I just want to say it. It's a fact. I confirm it. When I don't follow me on this platform for quite some time, for more than 2 years now, 3 years now. When I know say Mohammed only just talk because he feel for talk. He talk because he get evidence. And most of it, why? I mean, if you know everything all this in social media, we talk now, yeah, like sometimes we don't go with you, but not also we respect to that time because we know say you know they watching and are responsible people. Now only source what we know say authentic, source what we know say yes we get information, but now we carry it, or we go tell and say this we don't know much in this. We put at the raw information we bring to now, raw information for let we now make a decision. Not just get waiting they happen. The police, the IG, they deny this death. Can you imagine? And this is a death all over social media. So, you know, it can this happening if state actors, the IG for that matter, well, some of them say, what I they expect the IG for say, okay, now allegation will investigate. That's fine, okay? If for those some talk say, well, for let you come affirm, I can confirm, I can affirm, I can say authoritatively, I can, you know, like where you sabi opposing sure, like when we all sure say they die, you know, it's sure. You will no doubt no they did. Now like the IG they talk so. Where is sure 110% say die no get for left nobody. Now that's they talk. I can confirm, I can affirm say nobody no died. But this is the evidence. And I confirm. I not just talk, I confirm and say, yes, indeed, person died. Some of the photos they would have sent to me, then too gruesome for Putinaya. I not get man Putin there because he fearful. Who side the other part, who side want to see so, you know? It's so lapula because I don't want put dead body then I know I know actually you for do, you know, I know I'm doing not to alting some pictures there. Like particularly this one, we just put them because of the manner in which the authorities for investigating case here brought the people away responsible to justice. They deny and that makes some of who continue for put on. So, but it really disheartening. You know, it really disheartening. To be honest, it really disheartening. All right, now let me go on our state house quickly. Let me see today the vice president elect. It take oath of office. Take a look on this one.
Excellency, we are gathered here this afternoon in the presence of God, to participate and witness the oath-taking ceremony of the Vice President-elect, as provided for in Section 54(4) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act Number 6 of 1991, namely, the Vice President shall, before entering upon the duties of his office, take and subscribe the oath of office as Vice President as set up in the third schedule of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act Number 6 of 1991. And now respectfully invite and call on the Vice President-elect, Mohammed Jude Jaro, to be upstanding and recite the oath.
I, Mohammed Jude Jalo, do hereby in the name of God solemnly affirm that I will faithfully and truly discharge the duties of the office of Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and that I will support, uphold, and maintain the Constitution of Sierra Leone as by law established, so help me God. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, your Lord the Chief Justice, the Speaker of the House of Parliament, the Speaker of ECOWAS, the Chief Minister, Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, let me first of all thank God for this day and for a successful election. In particular, His Excellency, I want to thank you for your confidence reposed in me over the last 5 years. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for your extraordinary leadership and mentorship in the last 5 years. On behalf of my colleagues who served under you for the last 5 years, I want to say we are very proud of you, proud of your achievement, and indeed Sierra Leone is very proud of you. Your Excellency, also on behalf of the Sierra Leone People's Party, we want to thank you very much for an amazing campaign which served as a source of his leadership. You demonstrated in this campaign is unrivaled in the history of our great party. His Excellency, I thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Your Excellency, you may also wish to make a statement.
Well, that was a ceremony in a state house where the vice president-elect, they take the oath of office. Now we move on. Now they go small. World leaders that are reacting to this particular election. Well, let's see what they say. I want to let people just understand, make no mistake, absolutely make no mistake. We moral guarantors, the EU, America, we international partners, then get effects, then get say in a saloon, whether tacitly, whether behind closed door, or even morally. If the people where we call moral guarantors, with development partners, then frown at you, believe me, there is a consequence. You go suffer for that, directly or indirectly. It seems as if these particular elections, we international partners are not happy about this election. Now, I'll give you several instances. Now we go, not to me go talker. I don't count for you the people where gets the saying at the world. BB guns there, America, the UK, the EU. These are countries then, and then they determine the international policy then. Believe me, you don't go and hurt them. You don't go and take them for granted. Not do that. They get all kind of for hurt you. Now, if you, yeah. All right, let me count. If you see on my screen what I put to, take a look on the screen. This now a joint statement. As you see from my screen, now a joint statement. Maybe you'll just rush quickly and read that. We got a lot of them, or they can, no worry, we can't see a lot of this. But we just rush quickly and go over them here. Quick one. If time permits, we open the line. If time permits, we go open the line. Don't say the opportunity for call. We go definitely open the line for a few minutes. We'll go open the line. All right, so let me see this joint statement. Statement, this now yesterday, the right time, the EU, EOM, European Observing Mission, calls on Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone to promptly publish disaggregated results data at polling station level to ensure transparency and public scrutiny. Now, with development partners, the European Union, they say, then they call on NEC for make them publish the disaggregated data. You know, it can insulting. Why if I say it insulting? Where somebody, where you know something, somebody they try for tell you another way. We all know say we need oxygen, for example, for breathe. You know, somebody they tell you say you don't need that. You know. These people, the development partner, they are well advanced in terms of everything what they talk about, infrastructure, technology. Then get tools then for know exactly what you do. This computer will see so they play with, or this telephone will they use so. Anything what they want to know about you, then they know because then get the, I want you delete everything I phone. If they investigate, they want to know. Then they still ask your phone, they know what you delete, where you don't get power for no. Now, ECSL, according to then deletes the first figure then puts because of this statement, according to sources will get then delete her. Mrs. Go check, they don't delete her. Now, why even if you don't delete her, if they still want to know, then can still find tools, then ways for check and know what you delete. Mind you, now they make computer, not to be make computer, software, now they make the software. Then get where it can funny, black man funny. You know, somebody they make one guy be they make fun. He say when they don't make all man at the wall, they don't make the Chinese then, they don't make the Indians then, they don't make the they don't make the white man there. They don't, you know, the world not get for sweets, but look out comedian there. Now the comedian there, now the black man there, because it's so funny. The people there where they make something, now they make technology. Now they make the technology. Yes. Whether you want to tell me historically technology started from Africa, Egypt, then forget about now. When they talk about modern technology, the computer they use, now they make so what you go with iPad then? Tell me about. Now ECSL go delete what they don't publish. They don't go delete her, and then people that don't make them pull and stay, they look still frown because then get away for know what you don't do by your computer. Then get away for know what you don't do on your phone. Then get I like you delete. You don't know way for hide there, pardon. There's something with the comedian. Without black man, the one love for sweets. Without black man, the one love for sweets. We are the comedian. You know, walking cow, they show yourself. Sometimes what do they do? With a cow with some fun, for low laugh, for let we use it itself. Now, like with the black man at the wall, now comedian. Because some of them say I funny. I'll not go before. The European Union Election Observation Mission to Sierra Leone continues to observe the opening electoral process, including the ongoing tabulation of results for preliminary and local council elections. On the 26th of June, the EU-EOM released a preliminary statement noting that reception of sensitive materials and early stages of tabulation in regional tally centers were assessed by EU-EOM observers as lacking transparency. Family, if I remember now, many times we don't call on ECSL. We don't say ECSL need for build transparency. Why? Because in the event that ECSL announce, if not the following this particular platform, in the event that ECSL announce results, if transparency not there, it will cast doubt. This is exactly what it don't take place. Now, the European Union say the ECSL are not transparent. It lack transparency. You know, the thing what we don't talk about. Now, then go further for say, the EU-EOM observed could not meaningfully observe verification of the result forms of the presidential election. Now, they even get doubts on the presidential election because they're able to verify the form. Furthermore, the number and type of corrections and cancellation of polling station results was neither released nor shared with party agents and citizens observers. The lack of publication of disaggregated results data at the polling station level has compromised the transparency of the results management process. Now, it seems as if EU don't indict the ECLCLC. The results where they announce, it get question mark because of transparency. They not share the results with party agents, observers there. Nobody know how they arrive at the particular decision where they make and announce results. This not to me say, this I don't read within European Union they say, okay? The EU-EOM notes there are statistical inconsistency between the second batch of the presidential results published by Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, ECSL, and the 26th and the 27th June, respectively. Now, the European Union said and discover say even the 60% and the 40% would announce there is some form of this inconsistency that's in our match, according to the in our match. These include notable. Now, them single out discrepancy. They single out Tingwege problem, a particular number of average valid votes per polling station, ranging from a decrease from 75% in Karena to an increase of 31% in Kono. You see, now then single out them particular districts here, then say from a reduction of 75% in Karena to 31% increase in the Kono. Now, the results also show a particular low number of invalid votes of 0.4% nationwide. Now, according to ECSL, nationwide, now only 0.4% of the people when I void votes nationwide, as well as a very high turnout in at least 3 districts exceeding 95%. Now, the European Union say, in fact, certain districts and they didn't turn out than 95%, whilst the other side in a very low turnout. And in the further 2 districts exceeding 90%, another 2 districts exceed 90%. Statistically, inconsistency have also been noted by credible and impartial citizens observers. Now, European Union say, let not just take their word, let we just check another let me just check other observers there. Then self don't note the same thing where the European Union notes. You see, to diffuse tensions, the EU EOM calls on the ECSL to promptly publish disaggregated results data per polling station, including a copy of result forms, which will provide for a possibility of public scrutiny of results and ensure transparency and certainty. Now, the EU, they recommend, say, for law we avoid tension, let ECSL go publish the disaggregated. So people can still go compare the results of they announce, how they arrive at that decision day, and let people understand, say, okay, yes, President Bio get 56%. Okay, this is good, and because we don't prove it, you understand. And then we actually get some to them post, but then delete and later. They say, we not clown, we funny. The EU EOM encourages all stakeholders to address their grievances arising from electoral process peacefully through dialogue and by using the prescribed legal mechanism. Now, then they encourage all the one that will not agree with this result, when a citizen there and political party, if you want to challenge the results, if you're going to court, and they encourage you to follow down peacefully. The mission has been present in Sierra Leone since 11th May and will continue to observe tabulation of results and post-election development. The EU EOM will present and publish its final report, including recommendations for improving the electoral framework in the next few months. Now, they say they're still there, the pardon, they say they're still there. Then go continue for monitor the rest of the other election issues there, and then go give a recommendation what you for do as a country, just like I don't do all over the time. But now taking back to history. In 2001, the European Union published a damning report on the follow-up of the 2018 elections. Now, they named 5 institutions. One of the institutions they named as being corrupt institution, now the ECSL, they call a NEC. This now their own recommendation. They say citizens are not get trust in this institution, and that was something where the government be vexed. They say not true, but all this transparency patterns are very important. Why? Because if throughout the process you don't allow me to see everything by stages, they see everything, it will be very difficult for me for can say this is not transparent. I don't get the conscience, or maybe even if I want myself, I don't get the vigor. But you see, them big organization, yeah, then development partner, they can publicly now, then they can discredit the election. I think maybe something somewhere was wrong. Something somewhere, maybe something not they right, because them people here, they're not there for camp support APC. They're not there for camp support SLPP. They can support the government of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone. Now, then get invested interest here. No one let confusion happen in our country, because at the end of the day, God forbid, if confusion happen, we get for run go to the country then back, and then country don't flop, and then get for support for rebuilding. Mind you, the government, the international community spend billions of dollars in Sierra Leone for end with war. So they don't allow we go into that. And that made them encourage for go into democracy. Democracy for be a government of the people, where we for decide we leaders there. If
We leaders then, we for endorse them when they do what we satisfied with them. Then we forget the power for change them what we feel say they not do what we supposed to do there. Now social contract. If I hire you for can do a particular job, if you're not doing satisfactory, I get the right for sack you, I get the right for pull you, for count another person. This now all waiting democracy they talk about. So, and democracy don't they work for the West. It only work for them for ages, for decades. So now I make them encourage, now we go into a democratic dispensation, now go into democratic mode. If we go into democratic mode, perhaps we will improve the lives of the ordinary person. Because if I not say if I work, they elect me as a president. If I not can work better for the people, then go pull me in the next time. So I go do my best for make sure say I work very hard. So I go gain them trust for make them elect me, not to for play them yuki. So now that make it see whether they come. What's in the international community business? I mean, when you look at genuinely, these people then just want help way. Then get their own issues and not to say themselves then get perfect democracy. No. I know they say they get perfect democracy. I know they say they get perfect society. That's not the case. What do they talk here is this thing don't work for them. And today they live like a global village. You understand? One ugly development now, one small corner, it affects the rest of mankind. A case in points now the COVID, where start from China before you remember, don't spread now the world. So that I make when they see some of them here, they boil in a small country, then can concern. So they don't pull a statement. Now let we go back before. Forget about this. Take a look on this. Now, the US government, according to information we get, the US government may place visa ban on election riggers in Sierra Leone. This I got them from Sierra Loaded. They said the United States government may be considering imposing visa restrictions on individuals believed to have undermined the democratic process during the recent elections in Sierra Leone. So, Famula, I mean, America, now we moral guarantors, okay? America, now we moral guarantors. They're so powerful, they're so powerful in the point that absolutely it seems as if nobody know they wouldn't know nobody. I mean, if you follow international politics, America, they spy even their allies. Few months ago, I think a few years ago, and even recently as 2023, German complaints say they get intelligence. Say the American government is spy them. The American government is spy them, party them. They remember party them. They spy against UK. Then they spy against then they spy against the European Union. Then they spy against the Germans. Then they spy against everybody. So what's in the salon or that? So what are the time for talk? Anything where they happen in a salon, they know. You see, the ambassador, they would they send so. These ambassadors already they send for go as ambassador, not to only ambassadors. They roll now for go do what they can say intelligence gathering. They go do intelligence gathering for the country. Everything as salon. Me and you told them bondage, something that they self where we don't know. Believe me. But them people that then get everything they know. Because they get resources. Then get resources, then get the money, then get the technology, then get the tools for discover, for know exactly what's in there happen. Me and you two as ordinary citizens, we don't know her. We don't know her, absolutely, we don't know her. So that's the point where we talk about Sierra Leoneans, the big guns there. Once they don't begin to put them statement here, it seems as if perhaps they don't see something what we don't see. You understand? All right. Now, let me go before on this one. Senator Jim Rich, a ranking member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, tweeted on Wednesday that the United States is closely watching developments in Sierra Leone, including election-related violence, intimidation of observers, and the Electoral Commission non-transparent vote tallying and results. Mind you, Famulen, this we don't begin talking here. We don't talk an election or it. We don't ask NEC ICSM Mohamed Kone for make it doing best, make it develop. Okay, make it develop, let increase the level of transparency. So in the event that you announce result, no person will get questioned for say you're not transparent, you're not reliable. But
not so that not the case, because if that was the case, then big organization, then company, then come together, they're not for even the record, they're not for the cow the issues here. Now, law will go before. Now you see this thing. Look at another West Africa. They said them police. Law we read them for that. They said put them comments. As soon as they see, law we see for the law we read them for a quick one. What in themselves make up of Salon result? The world then they react to. The world then they react to now, including West Africa. The world they react now. Law we very good. Now this is a statement where we own. They released yesterday, June 28th. We own and Wadimos Network supports National Election Watch, new Sierra Leone in demanding for the release of all police station level results to enhance transparency and allow for independent verification analysis. The West African election, this one what I call this now a body where then they observe, promote democracy. They talk about now West Africa, civil society organizations, the way they look into elections, help people promote good governance, help we make recommendation, support you in different way. Then they self-echo the same thing. But for now, we don't waste time because we get a lot for talk on. They self-echo the same thing about waiting transparency. Now that they talk. I don't say a lot of people now don't see this social media. But in case you want to read them further, that's not now you can just pay patience. You see, there's several echo on what transparency. In fact, then go further for say, then they advise and they know what made them get new. Marcela Samba, right now, Marcela Samba, they're under pressure because Marcela Samba say, then get the results and that what's in neck announced is not consistent. A lot of people don't know about that. La bring come, la just bring and come listen on a counter. And then at the counter one civil society where they debunk this.
Transparency of the process and can build confidence for the remaining process. The results announced by ECSL are based on 60% of polling stations in each district, but do not represent 60% of the total votes cast in each district because polling stations vary in size. For example, in Kailan, the valid votes cast in the 60% of polling stations announced represent 80% of the registered voters in the district. In Bombali, the valid votes cast in the 60% of polling stations announced represent 71% of registered voters in the district. In Port Loko, the valid votes cast in 60% of polling stations announced represent 66% of registered voters in the district. In Bond, the valid votes cast in the 60% of polling stations announced represent 71% of registered voters in the district. And in Western Area Urban, the valid votes cast in the 60% of polling stations announced represent 44% of registered voters in the district. However, new affirms that all ballots have not yet been counted. Based on our PRVT findings and the ECSL data announced thus far, we are confident that once all votes are counted with integrity, voter turnout will be 77.3% plus or minus 1.7%, between 75.
All right, so Fambul, this letter I put so now in conjunction with waiting new. As you know, new now the National Election Watch is made up of more than 40 local and international observer. Then we themselves put up this particular statement. They all talk about what? Transparency. Then border on transparency. Now take a look at this gentleman. Listen this one.
The Sierra Leone Civil Rights Coalition, which comprises of 500 CSOs and CBOs nationwide want to thank Sierra Leoneans for exercising their franchise on June 24th election peacefully. We note that ECSL have conducted this election freely, fairly, credibly, and transparently in the eyes of all local and international observers amidst the challenges they encounter. We want to urge all Sierra Leoneans to remain calm and quiet and await for the outcome of the final result by the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. We want the people of Sierra Leone to know that ECSL is using the right method of tallying election results. Therefore, we are calling on political parties to allow ECSL to do their work without interference. We have also taken note of public statements being made by Marcela Samba Sise, National Coordinator of National Elections Watch, NEW. These statements we consider on various channels to be baseless and unfounded and have the tendency to undermine the outcome of the election results. Civil Rights Coalition and its partners is calling on civil society organizations to remain apolitical and as observers instead of alternates to ECSL. Allow ECSL to exercise its constitutional mandate. We are also calling on political parties to know that they have no authority whatsoever to make any announcements of results. We also condemn the action of political parties who are in the habit of flooding social media with fake results, which tend to cause mayhem in the event of ECSL release their final result, which will not be in tandem with what they have misled the public to believe. We are appealing to political parties who feel aggrieved with the process to channel their concern through the court of law. From our situation room and our observers across polling centers in the country, we are projecting that this election will have no runoff. Civil Rights Coalition is well-known civil society organization comprising of personalities and organizations across the country. We have contributed immensely to the development of our country over the past years, and we will continue to uphold the tenets of democracy across this country to make sure peace, cohesion, and tranquility continue to exist among all Sierra Leoneans. Signed, Alfonso Mali, National Coordinator, William Saulamin from Accountability Now, Hassan J. Kamara, Moses Mambu member, Mohamed Kamara member, Tambadin member, Sonia Kamara member, Margaret.
Family, that was Moses Mambu where the bash knew. That's not the reason we make the West Africa then put this in support of Marcela Samba. And this man where they talk so, family, let us take on back to history. You know, we're not there for against anybody, no, but we're there for protect democracy and people. This man, I can bring him for now back. Now civil society, not so. He say na civil society. Now listen, this man, if in a so civil society, at the counter now follow na judge, not to me the judge, but follow na see if in a so civil society they behave. Yeah, la just manage. So I hope I get this clip again. I hope I get this clip. All right, God be in our favor. I get this clip. Now listen, this now. Now listen this one, please.
This is CSO Mambo, the United Nations accredited civil society activist. Today, the 12th of April 2023, we want to take this singular honor for congratulate Dr. Kande Kole Yonkela for the singular opportunity and honor we take for team up with President Bio and Jule Jallo for form an alliance of progressives for Kerr Salongo before between 2023 and 2028. Dr. Kande Kole Yonkela, you know one person we get vast experience for Kerr Salongo before. When you go to parliament, you do extremely well. You push a lot of bills. You push a lot of agenda for make policy then come we go change the lives of Sierra Leonean there. President Bio na you small border. This decision we don't take this time for form an alliance with President Bio, clearly for send a signal to Sierra Leonean and say, you know one person we clearly understand what they go on at the war. You know one person we clearly understand the problem of prices of commodities with Corona as a result of Corona and the war in Ukraine don't bring down the wall. Because you know person where you knowledge they beyond West Africa, it is beyond the borders of human imagination. When it comes to development in the sector of agriculture, energy, international relations, and service delivery, you are one of the biggest experts and brains we Sierra Leone gets. Teaming up with President Bio today clearly don't send a signal to Sierra Leoneans and say, yes, you clearly understand the challenges of the world, and you also clearly understand the efforts with President Bio and the government don't make for cushioning the effects of the world problem. We don't hit the economies around the world. We call on you, Dr. Kande Kole-Yonkela, for team up with your brother, like how you don't do. Cambia, the chiefdom where you come out. Now they you papa and others sit down for form the party where President Bio the head today. It means the singular decision we don't take so today. You daddy, the paramount chief, wherever he is today, he happy. You wife, where you cherish and love so much, whosoever Mrs. Yonkela days today, let God give and good good. It will be a proud wife today who's a day na engraved for this decision. Because the party where President Bio day, now they you come out. And President Bio, now you young brother, your entire family, they around SLPP and President Bio. So team him up for form an alliance of progressives with your colleagues there from NGC is a clear manifestation of how Sierra Leone they plan for go in terms of self-food sufficiency between 2023 and 2028. Just like how Victor Fo, former vice president of Sierra Leone, don't do. Alpha Khan, former minister in so many capacities of the former government, don't do. Now so, we want call on others for join Dr. Kande Yonkela Lekai don't do so. We call on the Kono delegation, the final Kono delegation, for join this grand alliance of progressives headed by President Bio. We call on Sarah Emerson Lamina. We call on Chief Samsumana. We call on Finda Konomani for join this trail, for join President Bio, for Kel Sierra Leone go before, between 2023 and 2028. We call on Dr. Kelfala Mara and the rest of the Kabbalah delegation for join this train. We call on Petito and the rest of the Cambia delegation for join Dr. Kande Kole-Yonkela and team up with President Bio and form a national grand alliance for Kel Sierra Leone go before. Mickey always listen to President Bio where they say one word, that me alone not go able to carry Sierra Leone go before. And Salo not for one man, not for one tribe, not for one religion, now for we all. So Dr. Kande Kole-Yonkela, we want for commend you for this decision we don't take today, and we want for call on the rest of progressive politicians for join Dr. Kande Kole-Yonkela and President Bio for make we carry Sierra Leone go before using agriculture between 2023 and 2028.
All right. Now, look, Famul, I not get problem with this man's statement. I not get the man's statement. I not get problem with what he talk about President Bio. They look for people and for partnership. Now they get me. Now they get me now. La get yes now they. Now they get me now. Now they get me now. La gets yes. Now they get me now. All right, okay. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. So I don't get problem with the statement because yes, indeed, no leader no day we go able just leader na one person. You get the point. You need people, you need correct people, you need brain cells for support you for move with your agenda. The problem I get, this man, they call himself a civil society activist, but at the same time, it seems as if he is a politician. If you want to become a politician, I'll exit the space of civil society, because the civil society, like what it was, not for civil, not for people. You need for talk for the people, not for can defend government. Not for can defend government, absolutely. Not for can defend government. Forget about this one. Let's take on back the same Charles Moses Mambu, what they call himself a civil society
I want to listen before we camp and the thing that we can talk about better. Listen.
The election was smooth one. I want to begin first on your assessment on the performance of relevant and key institutions, them, whether not political institution and whether not election management bodies or whether not government ministries and agencies or throughout this electioneering process.
First of all, thank you very much. Good morning again, Ms. Salon Famulin. And thank you very much, Reverend. I want to start by thanking you, the Peace Commission, for the marvelous job I don't do for the establishment, because I remember very well we play key role after the war to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, where Nadida recommendation come out say una need for set up. Other government they not set una up, but now thank God you are here, and una role cannot be overemphasized the way important. Now, first of all, we want to start for tell the president re-elect thank you, because for the first time in a long time, when the whole electioneering begin, 1 year ago, we get election date. Because electioneering process starts with announcement of election date. We remember 2018 election, it was like 3 months to the election. Now we get election date. After so much fight by we civil society, another pressure group, now the term election date may come out. But this particular election, the process starts 1 year ago by the president declaring the election date and ECSL confirming that date, which is very good. Because what they make, it give all political parties ample time for begin put their agenda and plans them together for face the election. We also want to tell ECSL thank you. Why? Because this is one of the elections, unlike 2012 and 2018, where they give accreditation to more than 5,000 observers. This is not one day happen as alone. It shows their willingness for be transparent and open up. Because anybody will invite you for come watch out, what they do, and not only invite you, invite beaucoup of una, it means say that person they ready for like una really watch out and ready for be transparent, for make una also operate. We also want to tell the media thank you. Unlike 2012 and 2018, this election we see professionalism in majority of the media, because even inside family you get good people, you get bad people. So we also want for we report also capture the media, see them do extremely well, especially Slash and all of una. The fact check we Slash set up where somebody talks something that they go fact check and quick. If not true, then they put on a do. If not lie, then they say no, not lie. That was very good on the aspect of the media. It shows with democracy they go, because electioneering process, not to just the counting of results and pronouncement. All the 15 layers so what they talk about, now then contribute. Then they happen. Nobody know they able to evict them. But at which scale? So now the security sector coming. This election, they play incredibly role.
All right, so family, long not take on a time, because the point is, if you follow AYV, I know a lot of una watcher, they say like, they talk like civil society. This is a problem I get with them. They talk like civil society. He's talking as if he's a member of the government or as a politician, and that is just too deceitful. Civil society for always lean to the people. If for always lean, that not means enough for praise the government. I not say civil society for entirely there for condemn government. No, but throughout, if you listen all of the statements where this Mambu guy they make throughout, you understand. Now based on political, imagine a civil society they call other opponents for join other people and for let them campaign. Can you imagine a civil society calling itself a civil society? Can you imagine? You know what I say? When God don't make the world, they look for a clown there. Win a clown. Because would they abuse the word civil society? Would they abuse, because it seems as if some people that are not able to understand their role, or they never understand their job description. What's in a civil society? So man, maybe not Sabia. Because if you truly understand the role of civil society, shamefully, I don't say civil society not for belong to a political party. You can keep your party support secretly, you understand? Because your job is critical. Okay, now if you don't talk so, What about the opponents now? What about the other political party? You don't come out plain in favor of the government or one side. Plain, you don't come. Openly, you don't support one side. As a civil society, how then go see you as impartial? How then go see you as impartial? Whose evidence where you go put? What you go talk, what then go take for granted? How people then go listen to you? People are not going to listen because a civil society for being like a comra, even though now you had to get to that you like by you picking them, but not sure that all. Encourage all you picking there because now you picking them. Civil society, even for working in the interest of all political parties, even though they might have a party on their own, just like Refi get team where they support. But you know, we ever see professional ref, they come out and support, say, hey, me, I support Chelsea. Because I support Arsenal, I support Manchester, Man City. It's undone completely. So these are the seats people because these are all things where they undermine with democracy in the country. And people and some man don't talk this. When you talk on, then the firm cap then you in the firm, but we work with that. Fambule, let's take on a text, and from there, what's in the international community react? Maybe I think we'll left land for tomorrow, Lord, we left from. Let's just read on a text. I open the line because let's just open the line. Lord, I get opportunity for talk back. The balance thing the Lord left for tomorrow. Yeah, Lord left because they can't read a text there. Open the line. We go on late, so Lord left the balance for tomorrow. Yeah, Lord keep Nande as cool rest. Lord open the line. La put forth the line, and then you know he deceitful, honestly, he deceitful. I don't have a problem with you. If you want to become a politician, that's fine. Now your constitutional right. But not go sit down at that bench of civil society. Though you they play them kind unpatriotic, disgusting, and don't dishonest role there. It really hurting it. All right. I think we don't get first caller. Yes, caller. Outside they call from a name.
Hello?
Yes, now for Dolly sets.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Okay. You get the platform. What's in you take on the issues there?
Yeah, one thing where they surprise me now that this civil society team last year, I don't know whose act of act now the constitution will legalize them. Some kind we almost 90% of civil society, 99. Now they support this SLPP government. And one thing we pathetic now that they all don't satanize their civil society there. And even to some extent, I don't want to be tribalistic. I don't want to preach tribalism, my brother. But one thing, look at all the areas that they expect for let's help people born something, go pour something, and they still pour something and they. Now say this thing where Madam Bill do, it's very skillful. You understand that? In one lady, that Southtown domination, I want to do so in that country. Look, Karine, I understand Karine, Kamakwe, for being Liba dominated and a little bit of local, a little bit of Kenya. You understand? But then they test on all sides. It's really surprised me. And all the civil society, in fact, the people themselves were disappointing, were annoying, and then peace commission the way they go from. And then call the secretary. You understand? It's them people the way they at the church, especially the one the way they at the church, that they're too prominent by this government where they do corrupt practices there.
All right, brother. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for your contribution. All right. Yes. All right. And no, so Lord, we not get confused. Famulem, Lord, we just take first the texts. Lord, we just take some few texts, then they'll open the line. Okay, after this one, Lord, we close for the line. Lord, we give preference to we texts there. Yes, caller. Outside the call from a name.
This is now Michael. I call from Philadelphia.
All right, you get the platform, Michael.
Yeah, but the thing with this civil society, and then they think that they do good for President Bio right now, but then they unbug themselves in the long run. Yeah, because now the thing way they do so, and credibility now don't unbug so. Because after this President Bio in fake election or this fake win we don't win so, they're not going to stand again as civil society in another country because they don't expose themselves. All man don't see that, you know. And the best thing for me to tell President Bio is let him go back and recount. If not runoff, let him do the runoff. Because if he can continue for force himself for staying at power, so you know we will enjoy these 5 years. Me they tell Anani, you know we will enjoy these 5 years. Yeah, let him do the right thing. Yeah, all man they watch, let him do the right thing. You know, and Kone, you know, a disgrace to Salon. You know, a complete disgrace to Salon. Yeah. I want to thank Marcel Samba for we continue for stand strong. So all the women who don't stand strong at that country today, including Mayor of Freetown, the Auditor General, and Marcel Samba, the woman who don't stand strong at that country today. I want to tell them thank you. Yeah. But I continue to do the good job what they do, and we all they watch. Yeah. Even this morning, I don't make a phone call to the White House, complain about what they go on at Salon, the humane treatment and the killing of people, what they go on. You know, fear. President Bio come, he say win Safo and not do anything Safo. But when people they continue for kill and marginalize people, you know, fear to people at all. Now your contribution on this.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Okay. I think the line looks here hot. Okay, family. Let me just first read the text then, please. Let me read the text then first. Though we can for calm. We can for calm. Open the line. Betty one. This one they come up from. Fatna Tajalo. They say talk and do. This man can talk. Mohammed, no civil society in Sierra Leone. They are all politicians. This one they come up from Asantu, where they say Easterners are not proud Sierra Leoneans. This one they come up from Christiana Florence Cress, where they say God don't make we done no all man they want them where they spoil Mama Salon. This one they come up from Franke and Taro, where they say we don't have a civil society in our beloved nation. We have evil society. Thank you very much for educating them. This one they come up from Legal Man, where they say why the killings, the advantage of spoiling the properties of the poor. This one they come up from Marcin Emmanuel, where they say people like this man and his family should be banned from all public activities. I think now that the possibility have a right. This one they come up from Marie Bangura, where they say the blood on Mama Salon will surely judge their generation in Jesus' name. Patricia, this one they come from Patricia Howard. The SLPP are faithless, ignorant, and no respect for fellow human beings. This one they come up from Salon Women, where they say these evil society organizations receive millions of donor funds in the name of people and do nothing to help the people. Yeah, I like that particular. I like that. I like that you text there. This one they come from Jerry Brown. You know, this asks all progressive to join KKY and support the SLPP is tantamount to creating a one-party state. Yeah, Jerry, thank you for your contribution. Patricia Ora, they say the IG is on record, he will pay for this. SLPP was also celebrating that they have won, but is this a crime for APC to celebrate that they have won? All right. So they can open the line, Fambule. They can open the line. Now we just take few more texts. Now we just take few more texts from the texters then. You know, some man get brilliant idea where they can put now the text where they can learn from. So we'll do. All right, this one they come on from Mary Jo. Say all of will die like homeless cat for the pains you have caused the people of Salon. This one they come on from Marcella Fatima Conto. This in Jesus' precious name. Okay, I think he reply. All right, Lord tap here for so they come back. Lord, we open the line. Will they come back for can you text them? I think we don't get another caller. Yes, caller outside. They call from a name.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Mohammed. Can you hear me?
Yes, you get the platform. Whose side they call from a name?
Mr. Mohammed, concerned citizen calling from Washington, D.C.
All right, you get the platform. What are you take?
The take is, Mr. Mohammed, I mean, the civil servants in our country is all part of the corruption. It's all part of the problem. Again, what we country, what we need to do, the things that we need to look after now is what do we need to do with our constitution? I truly believe we need to revisit our constitution and redo our constitution. What do I mean by that? Number one, as long as we have an executive presidency, it's too much power to give one man that much power. When one man has that much power and there's no check and balances, my brother, nothing ever go before. We, as a Sierra Leone, and this is what we need the international community for, but I don't even think we need them. I think we Sierra Leoneans, we have educated people enough, smart people enough to look at our constitution and reform our constitution.
Yeah, that's an ongoing process. Yes, they initiated that process. I think 5 years ago. I think almost a decade, something like that. Because a lot of people also suggested the similar statements you're making, that we need to revisit the constitution. Yes, indeed, the power of the president is too much. It's too much. Yeah, go ahead. You get 30 seconds more.
And we decentralize. And part of this changing this constitution needs to decentralize power and create institutions that are credible and capable. The ECSLs, yes, today is Mr. Conde, tomorrow it will be Mr. So. You know, they always get to be somebody else. If we not get a credible, independent institutions to get the cost system, that needs to be right. That needs to be clean also, my brother.
All right,
until we go into serious reform, my brother. This now will just go around in circles.
Yeah, thank you very much. A brilliant contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, call outside. The call from a name. Yes, call outside. The call from a name.
Yeah, hi. I'm in a concern Sierra Leone, and I call from London.
All right.
I just want a quick one to one of the caller that we talk about civil society thing. I just to say and endorse and that now this will be called state captured institutions. Then we don't hear that phrase there a lot, and this like clear evidence for say the civil societies and they all under this current regime then control. And also, when they talk about waiting at the way forward for APC now, I think most people and plenty of people are not talking say the fact that APC, from waiting the result on the show, that SNPP get 83 parliament and APC get 51. APC don't become useless in parliament. So that civil disobedience, political civil disobedience, therefore APC get for understanding, because even if they cooperate with this government, they will be they don't get no effect in parliament. There will be an opposition we don't get no power. An opposition we not able to do nothing, because SNPP will pass all laws there as they elect. And then that means they just talk about the constitution, the amendment now. So absolutely right. The president empowers them. It's too much.
Yeah.
And just my guy, I don't hear I'm a lot say that one area down there where any government where responsible kind of power areas who for look. Parliament get for look into around the decentralization of power, get for take it course now.
All right.
And I think we get for look into most things then alongside economic and development. So right. That just open up one for add to what the callers then they say.
Thank you very much. A brilliant contribution. Thank you very much. Yes, call outside the. All right, you get the platform.
Give me all my information anyway. What did happen at Salon, Mr. Mohammed? Now, something we been to say, we know they can go all now one. We all now one. Like me, so I not married Timmy, I not married. We all married, they married Timmy, locally, but we all one. And where they come on us, when they say, we are all Sierra Leoneans. You know, as you which tribe where they did that, you see? And what Timmy go say, I support the APC. We not go agree at this election here, and we go restore sanity na Salon. We must make sure say the rule of law prevail, and the people have for respect the constitutions. That's all. We not agree today. We not agree tomorrow. And if nobody know they above the law, even the president, they above the law. We not go accept them, and then they can kill brother them and sisters and then a bush and then they. All that they call for. You understand? If he say you don't win now, if he claims to say you don't win. Why make it go and kill people again? Why make it go and burn their house again? But as of now, at this point in time, we not agree. If the APC say we with the left, we know who they know the left. We will restore sanity in Salon. Period.
All right, thank you.
Mr.
Thank you for your contribution. All right, Fambolen, the line's still open. You go call and what's side they call from?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's side they call from? Your name?
Bosti from Belgium.
Diana Fodoli set.
Yeah, Bosti from Belgium. Did you get me?
Now Fodoli set Bosti.
Yeah, but I don't see the on. I don't know what's in it.
All right. Okay, get 1 minute, Bosti. You get 1 minute. The line out.
Yeah, I tell you, just like waiting this last month here. Some of we like me when they talk to you, now go make go school. Wait till they see waiting they go on now this week country. And no, we don't get for forgive this kind of action. When I don't win election, still when I chase with people, when I kill with people. And me, as I talk to you, I know they hide nothing. If you can go on my Facebook, you know that they talk to you. If Google, he go see me. Inside Europe, I don't feel say this not big time war. Inside Europe, we go see what they do here. I know they talk of Salon. As long as them people are, they continue for brutalize with people. The rebel war, if I use that word, it don't open all over.
No, caller. Caller. Look, I understand the pain. This platform, say thousands of people they watch her. We don't want to get a platform where possibly talk about anything in a war.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, please.
But then kind it's too terrible. If I for let you hide the thing the way they go on a Salon, then they talk the whole they talk. Because then they do everything open. Then they kill people and then they run. So this, can't get past civilization. Because
Okay.
civilization, them people are not civilized.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you.
Okay, take care, man.
Yeah. All right. So, fam will not just advise. We know say people and really want to express their inner feeling, but because this is a public platform, thousands of people and they listen to her, and we don't want to promote any tone of violence and war. Now that make please, if anybody they call, they talk about war, then go they retaliate with war, we will just cut her off because we don't want to promote that. We want to try for promote peace, unity, development, and bring calm. Some of them here we're challenging and find a way.
a common way for we try for carving and bring sanity in the country. But for me personally, I know they promote war, I know they promote revenge. I think say there are better alternatives we can do. Yes, call outside the call from your name. Yeah, call on for Dolly sets. Who's that they call from?
I come from New York, you know.
Okay. Yeah, you get 1 minute. You get 1 minute.
No. The reason why I call this man who rise calls on what he talk not true for saying that ribbon will not be so. I mean, you know, go out from no talk on the air, but true is fine. Me, I mean, me, I accept people, but the way mother be take power, so not to so, you know, not to so for become president. The people they don't want them plenty people the one they want them. If I for the person go second time, but remember being not deserve people then they suffer. Me say I accept people, but not to so. People then they suffer. And if time for they give up for let someone go. You know.
Yes. You get 30 seconds more.
Una fit recap, na him for him. You see, so now anymore. So then they don't win. So why did they go and burn these people and 4 people they might get for?
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, call outside the call from your name.
Thank you very much.
Yes, call outside the call from your name. Who side they call from your name?
I'm calling from Australia.
Okay, you got the platform. What thing are you take? All right, time like say this call are not serious. All right. So family, we'll just take 5 more calls and we'll wrap up the call. 5 more calls for today. Yes, caller, you get the platform. Who side they call from? All right, what thing are you take?
Yeah, I listen to this platform now, but I really a lot of concerned citizens and they expect them and concern about the election, about the problem of how the children go about the civil society, how they do the right job, everything in there, you know. But most of the people that want the discipline, real concern is most of them are like the one-sided politician concerned citizens, you know, because if we all naturally union then we get a government like we, the people that want to live, who live in the party, we know how the election is going. We campaign time day, you know, how everybody will do the campaign after election. Everybody to accept the winner. You know, even the opposition, they tell the winner, say, they tell the supporters to campaign on the now because of all the government allowing to develop the country. Well, what are the other people who really the brothers and you know, most of the time, one-sided and
all right, thank you, brother. You 1 minute don't pass. Yeah. You will call back tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So if you try to say something, this is why they will not give you a chance. You understand? We trust why for Yeri, what you the street and the people that face, 9 them one for the street. I will not all over the one side. And now we try for see the truth.
All right.
We want to develop this country. We will try to be together. We not to divide. And we try to forget about problem because of that. Don't do this for me. And sit in the government job. Community try to do what we try to do.
Okay.
Try to undermine.
Thank you very much, brother.
We need to go nowhere.
Thank you. Family, because the line odds, we go just the permit for 1 minute, dear, so that other people in NSA will get opportunity for talk. Dear, Lord just left for 1 minute.
Yes. Who side they call from your name?
Yes, me and Santi, they call from Ireland.
All right, you get Santi, you get 1 minute. What thing I take?
What I say is the bad thing they won't do in a salon. We don't make me shameful at the world for the born house system. House, not a politician. You know the votes, they don't get nothing, then we go and born up. The house is there for beautify the land. Even the bill host amended, national host asked for bill. Then bill, imagine say them born at APC office. Imagine they get an amended. All what we do around an pan body, they not better go study day. Then go born up. Even if you know your friend say, but see, you know say, you know your friend, he can't go salon, he goes to social pan body. You know go happy. You left with the born people then host them. You know they beautify the land. Host don't get nothing for do it in terms of the constitution. Them politicians, they know exactly about this constitution. Since unless they be talk for change constitution, but when they didn't have power, would have to be the Moses. Instead of the same power where the previous man gets. This is the problem. When you can't have power, not to say you don't know, you know. But when you see he don't have that chair, what do they think? That man they get control all institutions. I mean, they do the same thing. So would have to be the Moses now for rescue the people.
All right.
They know the position, they don't know.
They know.
They know, me, brother.
Okay.
Who could be the Moses? That's the problem.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yes, call outside the call from your name. Sorry?
I'm named Aja, I call from Sierra Leone.
Okay, you get the platform, Aja. You get 1 minute.
Concerning what that my brother, that my second to last brother talk say, if we not talk the truth. This one they will talk say more make peace, more make peace. Peace not a work na Sierra Leone, not so bad my brother. Because if you don't want to make peace, me they left for born people else, me they left for beat people who are innocent, kill people then. Well, you the president, you in the matter baby don't say we win, celebrate serve food, go inside, we lost, she don't serve food. But you see the opposition, she don't serve food, and say that they inside the room and they cry. Una will win and they get born people else then, kill people then, go na market, beat people then, not to man then in the beat now, woman then. But if I'm a man then they get beat na market now, woman then. Then back the same matter they work back, you know, ever say a statement say, hey, una must stop, one, me na Sierra Leone. I don't win the election. What is say? Because this win here, I don't see expect for this win here. Because they no more than the party, now they see they celebrate and they see they cry angry. Over 5 years, we start now only for rubber. Not me they try for talk, my brother. Then civil society they are. Then wicked we power with youth. Then I see you. They don't get no sense. See what they make the youth they sit down. They say na so civil society talk. Why they say the 1 week and then I'm brain. They not do. They all na party business no more. What they don't go do bad, then civil society, they are they can't put the link and the youth them.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
They don't go to peace no go ever real if you not change the attitude then civil society there.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Okay.
God bless you.
All right. Yes, call outside the call from and your name.
Yeah, me na Molito, I call from Germany.
All right, you get the platform, Molito.
Yeah, my brother, like, we see this, my sister just done some dish, you know, like, we go to the nana, we self, who the out of salon, we're not happy, really, because like, we still go now, go to the me. Sometimes I can lay down, really sleep, really. All this nonsense with this theory happens now. We go to the mother view, you know everything. But the guy in the same like he dog there for the
no. We not a give platform for let person cause. The thing is now we just understand the sentiment where someone gets, but we not a give person the platform for let cause person. Okay, you can make it points. What the rules of engagement, we need a give platform for let cause person. We need a give platform for let you attack person, attack issue. We not a give the platform for let you preach but war.
Okay, anything on violence and war, we know the promoter on this platform. I know say someone one actually talk how they feel, but we get to understand say also there are guidelines now. Even at YouTube, then give you guidelines they would operate with. So we'll not go and go against the guidelines of even where YouTube give it. Let alone about we on policy as talking points platform as a media outlet, which we stand for. Please, I do understand, and we're going at the platform whether you be APC, SLPP, but we just channel issues there. I still believe say there are better ways than they will be able to do for all we elected executive there or actors then accountable. There are different ways. We just need for calculate brain. Many researchers and they say Sierra Leoneans are one of the smartest, if not the smartest people in Africa. So now allow use your smartness in the right way and try to see how best we will support and change with life there. All right, so let's take some of our texts then. We'll just probably take 2 more calls and that's it for today. And we can go to we text us there. This one they come up from Ismail Kamara, where they say damn sanction will bite this administration soon. All right, we'd only take 2 more calls and then we end the call for today. Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from Germany.
Okay, you get to the platform, you get 1 minute. What now you take?
Okay. What I may take? The man where can't just know, he say, let them talk to salon people, the law all put one for make salon. That man where they na power, he don't did it for 5 years, you know, he will make the country everything expensive. Look where he win, then they beat woman, then they follow woman, then a bush with gun, then they run with them picking them. How for make the country? I don't think if he can make the country. He not make him 5 years now he can make him. Some people then they can talk something, the other can answer something. What are they helping for make the country? 5 years they not make the country everything expensive. Then they kill people, then they beat people, then innocent people, and some people when they beat them, they're not having nothing but politics. But I left and to God let God judge. Now only that one number I get for her.
All right, thank you for your contribution.
Okay.
All right, this one they come up from Lucy. Therefore, they say only selfish people vote on party picking. People are have their suffering who can't afford a cup of gari, and then party picking, then they happy and blind their eyes on the reality. This one they come up from Signature, where they say a bad system will beat a good person every time. Yes, I think we'll get the last lucky caller. Yes, caller. Who's side they call from?
I'm calling from London. I want to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I really appreciate it so much.
Okay, you get 1 minute.
Okay, my contribution to the show is that I think this has to be the most disgraceful, the most repellent election I've ever seen in my life, because I live in London, but I've been keeping up to watch this election from day one, and I've been listening to every result that I've been called from the start to the end. And the thing that shocked me, okay, is when they released the 60% of votes, they went and give everyone numbers. Everyone they went and give numbers. But there's a particular lady here that was also involved in the voting. Her name was Kaiki. When they are calling election results here, that lady's name was never mentioned once. Her name and her party is always part of all other political parties zero. If you can play all the tapes, all the recordings they did here when announcing results, if you had them mentioned that name once, the Madagascar election was true. Her name was not mentioned once. And for them to have the audacity to give us 60, to give us 3,000 votes here, from Bo, Kenema, Freetown, McKinnon, Protocol, a place dominates about APC here, shows that this election is rigged. And we can't wait to hear exactly what's coming. Because trust me, the British are coming, the Americans are coming, and trust me, it's not going to end well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your contribution. All right, now the last lucky caller, this with a squeeze now the line. We system then down the tired now. The last lucky caller. Okay, I think you don't go for you don't even go out now. The person will be angry the opportunity. All right, so Fambule, every good thing must come to an end. We tell now plenty thank you. We go endeavor for come back tomorrow with another show. The issues that we'll tell you, we're not able to we're not able done there. Honestly, the community, I mean, the international community reaction, we're not able done there. So, Lord just left down the scholars for tomorrow. Lord, we just take few more texts. Then, Binen Suma, there is nothing good that can come out of evil. Matter is evil. All right, this one they come out from Aisha Kesta, where they say, indeed, God gets patience. This one they come from Awana to Koroma, where they say, I'm not APC nor SLPP, but the IG gonna pay for this one. Sierra Leoneans' lives matters. All right, family, on thank you for joining me. Tomorrow, down the way call, we tell them plenty thank you, and the one unable call also, we tell them plenty thank you. The line be hot, and we'll get limited time. What you get for the doer now, we'll get for the friend time, where at least we'll give a long time. Probably we'll get up to 30 minutes or even 1 hour, let people and talk, because the truth of the matter is some of una they really admire the way una they present issues there. Una really smart and una really like the country. They feel the vigor. I know they see the sincerity, they see the sincerity. And this na for let which benefit from now. Let the people who they listen also benefit. Please, whatever knowledge you get, no either. Come na the platform. At least this the platform they go far and wide. Thousands of people in the watch her. Now opportunity for can help will also benefit from your knowledge and for let the country. All right. I know the person don't call too much. Let us squeeze this last person. This are the last lucky caller. Go ahead, caller. Who side they call from?
So I'm very lucky indeed.
Who side they call from?
I just want to respond. I call from Ghana.
All right, you get the platform. You get 1 minute.
Thank you. I respond to the second to last. Sorry, the second caller before the last one. We talk about civil society, whose platform, where the moderator control them. And in my own opinion, these people don't know even bother talk about civil society. Let us talk about even the religious leaders. So if religious people they compromise, what they talk about civil society, the Sierra Leonean community is about people having what we call survivor mentality. Let us say, I also they respond, Sierra Leone now we on you. Let us say if Mother Bill continue, we'll get a peaceful 5 year or whatever it is. I don't want to go into politics because I'm not a politician. Because at the end of the day, Sierra Leone first. And being patriotic means that anybody with Sierra Leone, pray for and make it succeed.
Yeah.
Because if you fail, now we all fail.
Yeah, I agree with you.
No matter the outcome.
You're right.
Exactly. But talking about civil society, religious people, I did on one platform where somebody be advised to say, if you're not a religious person, Muslim, Christian, don't go into politics. As soon as you go into politics, the tendency for like compromise is plenty. Talk less about civil society. This is just survivor mentality. A civil society like this so-called man will listen, not even talk about that. I don't know if they get a platform like IMC where they also moderate the media. Where if somebody do some stuff like this, it should be suspended immediately. Because they talk like a civil society. This is basic, not just survivor mentality. And it is deceitful, as you rightly say. Let people not deceive, not to politicians.
All right. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, family, I'm sorry you're not able to take further calls again, please. So they are no defense for call, please. We don't close the line. Will they come back tomorrow? So just save the line. Tomorrow, definitely. Perhaps you will be the first caller on the line. All right. So until then, bye bye. See you tomorrow back.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page.
Sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute. Talking Point platform. For news every day, now we country salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit, TV. Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty. To we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute. Talking Point platform. For news every day, now we country salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit, TV. Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty. To we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute. Talking Point platform for news every day now we country salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big country. We breeze not a shit, TV.
Why not they grow? Yeah, hey, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die from if I they try for go before. I beg do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so if I try for go before, I beg do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so don't we for do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so but we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well panambara, make we people scatter.
This kind of thing you talk about, I like them.
Thing them like half a flavor plaba, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey bo, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we did that, yes, so make we show them thing now we go make we kick po, thing now we go make we country go before. Mama, yes, so thing now we go make we grow, thing now we go make we left for go slow, make baby gladdy for Bobo show. Alright, so if I perform, me on perform. You say for gladdy for what you watch. If I sing, me young sing. You say for gladdy for dance, you dance. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so sing along, say hey bo, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die from cold.
We dey pray, but still things not the change. How we go before when we still get evil ways. Let we try to change your ways and let we love for free. Yeah, love one another.
If I do me thing then, you self go try do thing then. If we all do thing then, salon prosper thing then. If I like you thing then, you self go like me thing then. If we all like we thing then, salon prosper thing then. Everybody do them thing then.